makes a difference. Believe me, the judiciary knows which attorneys we can trust. Trust. Your client made him mad somehow. All right. Joshua McGee, 21 TR 11807.
Yes, sir. We had filed a out-of-state driving record for this case.
Yes.
I don't see any. I don't see any local violations here. At any rate, they all appear to be several years old. Such as they are, we would enter a change of plea.
Leaving the scene of an accident, driving to endanger. What is driving to endanger? And then a DUI.
Yeah, driving to endanger certainly sounds exciting.
Doesn't it?
I think New Jersey has a charge for suspicion of mischief. That always sounds cool. Suspicion of mischief.
Suspicion of mischief. One of my favorite legal terms. We actually had t-shirts in law school. Not me personally, but attractive nuisance was a legal term that I always found entertaining.
Yeah.
Attractive nuisance. Now, Tommy, if you're wondering what that is, it's like if you leave a swimming pool without a fence around it. It's presenting something that could draw somebody in that's otherwise dangerous. They call it an attractive nuisance.
Okay.
But it just sounds good.
It does.
All right.
My thought here, my approach here, Your Honor, was the out-of-state records.
It's not. I mean,
it's not great. There was
bad.
What's that?
It's not extensive, but it's bad.
Well, my strategic approach with this was we always ask clients to show an out-of-state driving record if they can.
Sure.
And there's always some kind of question strategically whether if it presents a bad record, should we file it? And my approach is, well, a court wants to see a record, even a bad one, to make an informed decision. This one reflects not a great record. My counter argument to that is it does appear that none of these violations are contrary to the laws of Florida. They are severe, but they are a number of years old. And my approach is, while they're worth considering, I don't know that they necessarily relate to the instant matter of speeding offense and shouldn't necessarily be a cloud for my client in Collier County.
All right. I can do a withhold with school. You know what else it does? To be perfectly honest with you, Mr. Todd, it always improves your reputation with the court, is what it does.
Well, thanks.
When you represent something down the road, your word is taken at face value.
Right.
It's appreciated.
Well, I'm glad to help. Thanks for your consideration. 4-hour school?
Yes, sir. Withhold 4-hour driving school,
Okay.
175 plus cost, but it makes a difference. Believe me, the judiciary knows which attorneys we can trust, and we appreciate the ones that we can.
Thank you.
All right. Elon Maman.
1 second, Your Honor. You guys froze on me.
I'm sorry, tell me, what was that?
You guys froze on me. It was a withhold 4-hour school and what?
Sorry, we went off on a tangent. Withhold 4-hour driving school, 175 plus costs.
Thank you.
Sorry, Tony, we really went off on a tangent on that one.
No, it's okay. The system just froze. That's all.
All right. Abel Vera Romero, 3 tickets. 21 TR 10132, 10137, and 10163.
I gotta pull those up. I don't know what's going on today.
No, it's unusual. I usually have everything pretty well organized.
Well, I try to look at these well in advance and get prepared, but I don't. It's based off of kind of a proprietary calendar we have, and I'm not responsible for entering the calendars.
All right. 94 and a 70. A returned without signal, and an unbelted passenger.
This is Trooper Waddell. Okay.
He's usually not one to load somebody up.
Yeah,
Your client made him mad somehow.
yeah, I perhaps. Let's schedule these, Your Honor. I understand there's a speed related to a belt with a belt issue.
Yeah. No, let's go ahead and all right, July 14th at 1:30.
We have one more.
Yenia Berra Espinoza, 21 TR 8802. Failure to change address. Has that been fixed?
Let me see, Your Honor. We had attempted contact with person. Let me double check that. Can we reset the pretrial on this one? 4 days ago, we had discussed this citation with the client, and the client was supposed to return to us proof that it's been fixed. Client says it's been fixed, but I don't have an exhibit to show the court.
Well, give me just a moment. I can, if she says it's been fixed, I can look it up. I've got access to David.
Okay.
Give me just a moment. Yeah. All right, it's been fixed. Dismissed. She fixed it over a month ago too. All right.
Give me 1 second, John. I'm going to mute myself. I need to print something. I don't want to make a bunch of noise for you.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
All right, I'm back.
All right. First, the judge, hold on, I need to mute myself. I'm going to say terrible things about you, and I just can't control it. I just have to mute for just a moment, and then I'll be back. Yeah. All right.
That was the 14th, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. 14.
Okay.
I've had a few people that probably should have done that. Just muted themselves before they started saying what they wanted to say about me.
You didn't see the in Lee County, somebody got kicked off of Zoom for calling one of the hearing officers a liar because he said it was a court proceeding and she said it wasn't because she was sitting in her bed and he was in his home office, and she proceeded to call him all sorts of names.
I've only had to kick one person off, and that was when she started. That's when she called me an effing a-hole.
Oh, well.
And it is the first time in my now next month will be 5 years on the bench. It's the first time that for the briefest of moments I actually consider holding someone in contempt, because she was just yelling at me nonstop, and then when she started cursing me out, I contemplated it, quickly rejected the idea, and decided the best move was just to and kick her off, dude.
You might have been a little too nice on that one.
No, if I send deputies to someone's house and arrest them on a contempt charge, I'm escalating. Whereas I can just terminate the engagement at that point.
Understood.
It's different in a courtroom. In a courtroom, you have to deal with that person who's there in front of you. If I have the option in a courtroom who's yelling, someone's yelling at me to just make them go poof and disappear, I would probably exercise that option. As
Gotcha.
opposed to starting a criminal contempt proceeding. If the idea is to control the situation that's getting out of control, right?
Understood.